Hello, my musical friends. Hugh Sung here. I'm a little under the weather. I probably look awful right now. I'm actually feeling okay, but my nose is a little stuffed and runny, and I've got a little tickle in the back of my throat, so I'm trying to see if I can head it off with some homemade ginger, honey, and lemon tea. Lots of liquids. I'm going to make myself some soup in a little bit, but I've also been having an opportunity to do more of a deep dive into Newzik, the sheet music reading app that I've done a few videos on, and now that I'm kind of using it as a daily app just to see what it's like, I'm really finding myself enjoying this an awful lot. Especially, as I've said before, my favorite thing is being able to mark and turn pages hands-free with my AirTurn. That is a game changer for me. That one feature makes this app so worthwhile just in terms of my productivity, the speed at which I can write notes and rehearsal. But I do have a couple of things that I'm noticing that I wish we could improve on. And so I thought it'd be fun to make this quick video of 5 things that I would like to see improvements for Newzik. So let's go into the app, and a couple things I want to kind of show you. First off, I use SETLISTS a lot. SETLISTS are collections of pieces that you can, as soon as you finish one piece, it'll automatically open the next piece. So if you have a program, a whole recital program, this is great, so that you can put all your pieces in order. If you need to change the order, I can tap the edit button over here, and I can use the hamburger menu thing on the right and move things around, and that's great, okay? One suggestion I have, let's say I want to get rid of a piece, okay? I can tap this to select it, I can tap the trash can. Here's what scares me. I can either remove from the set list or delete permanently. Removing from the set list is fine, but deleting permanently out of my whole library, I'm always nervous about any kind of delete option. I think this is a bad idea. I would just say remove from setlist. The other option I would say would be replace with a different piece. But delete permanently, bad idea. No, no, no. It just takes one little tap and you've lost that piece from your library. I highly suggest you don't do that. So either remove from setlist or change that delete option to replace, okay? Deletion should only happen, I think, at the base library level, okay? So that's one thing there, okay? My second suggestion happens to be within the set list. Okay, now, when you're in a piece, okay, like I've just opened up over here, and you tap the middle of the screen, these menu options appear at the top and the bottom. Now, Newzik is really optimized for ensembles, conductors and members of an orchestra or a band. So when you tap this top title thing, you can see other parts that are embedded within this piece. For this one, I only have the piano part. My suggestion is, I have 2 more suggestions. Number 1, if I need to jump to a different piece in my set list, here's what I have to do. I have to X this to close it, then I have to select the piece over here. I think that's a little clumsy. I would have to tap the middle, close this out, then select the piece. Too many steps for me. What I'd like to be able to do is tap the middle of the screen and then have an option either to the left, I would suggest to the left, where I can quickly access all of the items, have it as a drop-down menu to see all the other pieces on my set list. I'd rather do that, okay? And then, of course, this middle option, if you have parts that you need to jump to, that's great too. But I think there really should be a setlist selection option as part of the top menu bar. Here's my third suggestion. Within any piece, whether it's in the set list or just a piece by itself, I think along the right, there's one more icon we really need, and that's the search icon. And that search should be for any piece in your library, okay? Here right now, we have the option to, I guess, lock it so you can't do anything to it. That's fine. We have a bookmark option. That's really handy, okay? And we have these settings options, okay, which is great. But I really think you need to have a search, especially for an accompanist like me. I'm dealing with dozens and dozens of pieces. If I ever have to play an audition, I mean, I have to be able to access a whole library. And if it's not on my set list, I need to be able to find it quickly. Here's what I have to do. If I have to find another piece that's not on my set list, I have to close this. I have to go back to this. And then I have to go back to my library. Then I have to do a search. That's way too many steps for me to quickly find my piece. I want to be able to search anywhere. Let's say I'm in the Bartok Concerto. Boom, middle. I have to search for another piece. Now I'm going to have to close this, go back to the library, search. I think the search bar should be right on the top menu area, okay? Now, one more suggestion I have is with the bookmarks, okay? Okay, so I've got some bookmarks here. This is great. I love the bookmark options with colors. So if I want to draw, this is my PJs on my practice sections, and that's fine. I kind of wish, and this is not a major thing, but one thing that I thought might be kind of cool would be, you know, we have this, if I tap the middle of the screen, I can see this row of sheet music on the bottom. It'd be nice if I could see which of those pages have bookmarks. And it's not a big deal. For example, I have page 6, page 9, page 12. It'd be nice if somewhere on the bottom we could maybe see a color bar or something, or even a little pip, something to show me that, just as a graphical thing, just to see where my bookmarks are. It's just a minor thing. But since you have these wonderful markings already shown here, that would be really, really cool. One last thing I think I have a suggestion for, and that is for a specialized kind of half-page turn. I don't think anybody else is doing this, but every once in a while in a piece of music, you come across something really annoying with a layout. For example, I've got this piece over here, and it's a big run up, and then boom, I got to see, you know, that I have to just jump down to this chord over here. That's kind of annoying, right? Because it moves very quickly and then I have to turn the page and I won't be able to see it. So this is an ideal spot for a half page turn. The way we do half page turns is to go into settings, okay? Page turn, let's see, maybe this is the page turn, half page turn. Okay, so here's the half page turn setting here, and you can see the mark where this is set up, I think. Can you adjust this? Let's see. Yes, you can adjust this. So that's nice, okay? So you can adjust the half page turn. Now here's the thing. That's going to be for every single page, right? What if I don't need this for every single page? I just need it for that page. That's one bad page turn. And I don't want to have half pages throughout the whole piece. I just want it for a few select pages. This is a crazy option, but what if, again, and Newzik would be the first to do this as far as I know. I don't think anybody else is doing this. What if there was an option not to just globally do half page turns, but to just do them on specific pages? Okay, so I could turn it on for a specific page, just so I could kind of customize where this really bad page turn is, and then have it turn off for the rest of the pages because I don't need it, because everything else is okay. That would be really, really cool. That's kind of a dream wish listing. Not a high priority, but boy, if you guys could do that, that would be great. Okay, so yeah. So those are a few of my suggestions for Newzik. Great app. I'm really enjoying this, and the things I'm highlighting right now are things that I don't really see. Well, I see some features in other apps like the search bar, the set list selection. I mean, just a better layout of the top. There's a lot of empty space in this top menu bar, and I know it looks clean and nice, but I think you're missing an opportunity to make it more efficient for musicians. So at the very least, the search bar for any piece and a set list organization on the top bar, that would be really, really helpful. And the other things are just wish list things that would help Newzik to stand out above the crowd in terms of functionality. Okay, so those are my suggestions. If you have any other suggestions on idea for the Newzik team, put them in the comments below. Share. Let's all work collaboratively. And the Newzik folks have been so friendly and so responsive to my suggestions. Let's see if we can challenge them in some of these new ideas and help them have an opportunity to make this the very best sheet music reader for everybody. Okay, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.